He will at least take Virtue with him and then escape to safety, and that can't be allowed to happen from G2, but Pengu will make a move, repels in and gets the kill there onto attacking team. Simple as that. And Empire proving that point here, you know, they're proving how easy that should be to deal with a little bit of due diligence and just coming around those corners with your ADS up, using your drones to check all your angles. Joystick getting in with a fantastic double there, taking Virtue and Pengu off the board, and once again really propelling Empire into this round. Absolute breakneck speed, not even halfway, and 5 versus 3. Empire running rampant on Consulate at the minute.
Oh, unlucky timing there for Citizen to pull out the C4. It's Joystick finding himself a third of the round. Can make himself a fourth as well as he encores for the ace here. Kanto's the last one left, but no, Kanto lands that shot. It's always the unfortunate side of dropping down a hatch. They're going to see your legs first and they're going to find the kill, but always Mr. Reliable is there to bat things up and secure that round for the side of Empire. A very rapid round, and that is a breaking character for what we've seen out of Empire here on the Jaeger. I'm always drawn over to the drones of the attacking side, mind you. Only 4 left alive for G2 here with about half the round to play. I hope they know, or at least we've got these drones in fixed positions here to identify where these players are coming from. Clearly not, though, as Dan is going to find a free one from downstairs. Uno breaks inside and finds himself 2 kills, mind you, before getting himself team killed. Well, that's unfortunate. Kanto, you're making things harder than they should be, he says. Either way, Scyther's going to pick up Kanto and turn it into a 2 versus 2, and that team kill may yet come back to bite them big time.
Scyther just hasn't been picked up on the roam. He has managed to keep himself fluid, mobile and away from the roam clearance of G2. You can see them now looking to approach site. Shots will be exchanged, but no damage taken there. Virtue will go down to always, and that now leaves G2 on the back foot when they did come in here with an advantage. As you say, that team kill might just be a little bit more telling than you sometimes get away with. Citizen looking to move in here. We know that he's got the gun skill. Quick snap aim into the corner there, but there is nobody to challenge, as we can see Scyther and Citizen just dueling this out. Citizen knows where one is at least. He gets the first headshot. That is now 1v1. Can he get the second? Yes! Citizen. Huge from Citizen. That's a 1 versus 2. That's what G2 need to fire them back into this game. 4-3 now. Huge plays from Citizen. I take back everything I said about your C4 toss, Citizen. I'll let you have that one.
Have a couple spread more elsewhere around the map, as you can see. Citizen playing on towards the toilets window up towards the north. That's more there to watch the cross angle to make sure there are no easy rotations in from the west side of the map across towards the east. But he's going to go inside and go aggressive here and find 2 for his troubles. There was just no way that always expected someone to be able to get in that easy, and the fight wasn't won out. T4
leaves him at an advantage once again. 4 versus 3. Citizen has got himself established in bathroom. Uno with a great shot onto long desk, taking always out of things, but will be traded by Dan, and that is now the quick switcheroo. Kanto will get the diffuser down. 3 versus 2, and Empire have it all to do here. Dan and Shepard have got a real job ahead of them. They've got an active diffuser on the ground, and they've got 3 men to find. Shepard finds 1, Dan finds 1. 2 versus 1 now. However, Pengu is the one left, and we know what this man is capable of. He will get the first. Can he get the second? No, he gets downed, and that is going to be it. Dan will get the disable on the diffuser. Round number 10 is done and going in favour of Empire, who will have the first opportunity at a match point, and they will get 2 bites at the cherry as well.
You remember back
Dominated proceedings. They got themselves a good lead on Consulate, and then when they got into map number 2 and map number 3, they certainly made hard work of it, and none of the players really stepped up and really took a grip of things for them. However, Joystick today is being that player. We can see him charging straight into sight and just gunning Citizen from behind the bomb chassis there. Great start from Joystick. He is now lodged inside. What a vertical kill onto Virtue. That is a good night if ever I saw one. Always gets one for himself, and Scyther.
That has been the case now for about 30 to 45 seconds. The golden rule I always was told that as long as you lose 1 drone in the prep phase, that's considered then okay. If you can keep them all alive, fantastic. can see the head here as well of one more sticking out. It is Joystick. So Uno going to be able to bring down the man himself and find a second with a wonderful one tap onto Always inside a bathroom. Now it's Scyther who finds himself in. Oh my god, Dan.
What's really struggling with is Empire just being able to keep themselves in the fight. It's rare that G2 get themselves too far out ahead. Pengu, however, is getting that diffuser down, and that could be a big impact on this round. That is the diffuser down and active now. Shepard will find Virtue, but Pengu manages to make it out to safety. The question is now, how exactly does he keep control over this diffuser without being challenged? There are two members of Empire left. Does he have a clear enough line of sight? Yes, he can see all the way through to that active diffuser, but will they second guess that he's up on top of the bus? Will they challenge him from the armory window that he is so concerned about? He's using his gadgets as much as he can. Pengu with a great opener onto Dan, and that now makes things difficult for Shepard. He's going to have to try and bait out Pengu here. It will not be successful. He'll wish that he hadn't tried as Pengu shuts him down. 1 versus 2. Great round for G2. They're back within touching distance now. 5-4 to Team Empire.
I was going to say, as soon as it went into that 1 versus 2, who would you want?
This is an attack that I like from G2. We've got Pengu there. We can see him out on the rappel of sandwich window, and his job there is to prevent anybody moving past the bomb chassis towards half wall. So it basically completely frees up the default bomb spot. But how about this? Joystick moving in. We've got some server issues there, and that is very unfortunate timing for Joystick, because he was just about to have an absolute field day moving in through the rotate. G2 were unaware that he was coming round to challenge behind them, and that is a tough one.
When does that execution come through? Because they burnt one smoke, a second one coming out now in just a second. This one was going to try and go deep, but they forgot the fact there are pancakes hanging around, which can throw things off at a high level. This makes a very interesting and difficult situation, though. If you watch a couple of videos about this, you'll know it's a couple of kills being traded back and forth, 3 apiece on either side. Virtue's got the plant going down right here. Empire now the ones who've got to scramble, but there's one below. They haven't dealt with the vertical play. A kill coming through for Shepard will completely disrupt this for them in the dying seconds, and now Shepard knows that they know that he's here. Can they kill him? Yes, they can, as Pengu manages to find that kill. It's a 2 versus 2 with 50 seconds left on the clock. You could have swore that kind of execute would have been pulled off in the dying seconds of a round.
The problem that G2 have at hand now is the fact that the diffuser is down behind the lockers near half wall. They were able to get into that position initially just through sheer weight of manpower and utility. As we said, the smoke grenade went in. It all caused a lot of aggravation to the lines of sight of Empire, and they were able to get through and get into sight. As it is, they had to clear Scyther out, which they've managed to do. That allows Pengu into sight to get on that diffuse again. Can we have the vertical? Yes, we can! Vertical denial from Always once again. You need to switch it up, G2. You need to try and plant somewhere else, and that's exactly what Uno is going to do. This is very smart from him. He's planting somewhere completely randomly. Will Always be able to react to this? No! Uno pops round the corner after a successful plant, kill onto Always, and that is a big brain play from Uno.
Massive there as well, with the dying half a second coming off the plant to get that kill is massive. And Pengu here sits as the peaker for them to try and find out where these guys are playing and where there are kills to be picked up. They get a second on towards Scyther, and now going to try and push their way. And I don't think they know about the one that's playing at the north side here, in towards the main area of the site. Either way, it's been Pengu storming through and finding out Dan. This time around, he doesn't win. Finds a second as well. This is where Blitz is most useful. Charging his way through, finding the 1v1s, not getting crossfired onto, and it forces Joystick into this awkward 1vx, which is going to get closed out there by Uno. A great round for Pengu, and the first time we've seen G2 able to use that Blitz effectively.
You can almost feel the fear in Joystick as the Blitz just rushes into the washroom there. You know that your day is done. You know that round is run, and it is only going in one direction. That was towards G2 as the gun. We can see Kanto just going for an attempt there. I think he thought that the castle barricade was just getting the hits applied to it, and what a headshot from him as he takes Joystick off the upside down rappel. Never an easy fight to have, but he will come out on top. Pengu as well, aggressing underneath that hatch, and right now G2 have some serious momentum in round number 7 as they take the first 2 kills, and Empire are left reeling at this point.
Empire finally, after not doing so on Consulate, are starting to group and rally around when they identify a member is isolated and picking them off. A bit of a team kill coming through there. That is unfortunate, but they're inside a coffee. They're starting to get this plank going down as Scythe is executing this one off by himself. Citizen and Virtue and C4 comes out. It's not going to connect in the right spot. He will survive that one. Springs over and finds a wonderful headshot. It's a 1 versus 3. Citizen finds 1, finds 2. Please don't tell me you can do this all over again. May find the opportunity, tries to go for the fuse, and it's always on the upstairs. The Citizen is still trying to stick this one out. Will he be able to get it the whole way through? He goes to the spray. He misses. He doesn't see the head. How on earth does Citizen keep on doing this?
Sometimes you just have to hold F, and that is exactly what Citizen has done there to close out what seemed like an unwinnable round for G2. He finds himself 1 versus 3, hits 2 beautiful kills inside of